Guys, we are downtown San Jose, California at the Internal Revenue Service. This ought to be a fun one, guys. Let's see if they honor and respect my rights to take pictures and video in public and work on my story in peace.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a video from Anthony X, First Amendment Fraudits. He is at a IRS office, and that's probably not going to go well for him. This is apparently part one of a two-part series. He hasn't released the second part as of me recording this. But I can already tell it's one of those that he sees a sign, even though it's very clearly posted, that doesn't matter to him. He's just going to go in and get those clicks and views. So let's get into the video.
We're in the downtown area, kind of on the side streets. That's why it's not too busy right here. Hopefully they respect my rights, guys. So they got the rules right here, guys. Photography, to see the 41 CRF. Even if they didn't have that, it's our constitutional right.
It's your constitutional right, except where prohibited. Like, obviously, they see the English language on a sign. They somehow determine it doesn't apply to them. But we all know that their ultimate goal is to create some kind of interaction, get a rise out of people so they can plaster it all over YouTube. They're not actually doing this for anybody's rights or to make any change. Again, normal people don't do this. I'm getting tired of saying it. Normal people understand rules and regulations.
Let's see here. I don't think we have to wear masks. No guns, obviously. Hello.
Hello, sir.
How you doing?
How can I help you? Oh, hold on.
Whoa. What's going on?
Appointment only inside.
Oh, no, I don't need an appointment. I have other business to conduct here.
Uh,
Yeah, my business doesn't involve singing.
I know you are. Just, we don't allow filming inside. My name is Tamara.
Perfect. Appreciate you being cordial.
No problem.
You say you know who I am. I'm just curious. Who am I?
Yeah, just people that film. I know there's that you're trying to just, you have your own law, how you
No, it's not my own law.
No, I know. You interpret it one way, but
So,
we don't allow filming
so
inside.
I understand you got your 41 CRF law right up there on the door.
Yes, sir.
If you read it near the bottom, it talks about photography in the lobbies, the foyers, the corridors, and whatnot. And regardless of how you want to read that, because honestly, depending on how you read it, it could benefit you, it could benefit me. When I say you, meaning the
You mind
IRS.
if we go over it really quick?
Yeah, but before we get into that, the thing is, there's rules, there's policies, there's laws, there's statutes, there's penal codes, but most importantly, there's our Constitution of the United States of America, our First Amendment, freedom of press. And at this point, I'm letting you know, I'm a member of the press. I'm here to exercise my rights as a press member. I'm not here to stick cameras in people's faces. I'm not here to get confidential information. I'm not here to instigate like some people may think we do. I just want to walk around, take a few shots, and I'll be on my way.
I just can't let you in, man. I'm just
Are you
trying
going to physically stop me? Because I'm going to go in if I don't see you standing
I
here.
have to, because
So,
I would have to screen you for
As
everything.
a security guard, you're allowed to observe and report, but you're not allowed to physically go hands-on.
I have to, if you wanted to enter,
Okay.
I have to screen you for any weapons or explosives.
Okay?
The IRS is its own entity,
Yeah.
man. Their role
So
is
do you
there's
screen
no
everyone?
filming inside. I screen everybody.
When you say screen, how do you screen? I'm just
So
curious.
I'm gonna make sure you don't have any weapons
Okay.
or explosives. All right.
Oh, that's fair
I
enough.
use a metal detector. I go through your bags.
Okay.
Make sure there's nothing illicit.
Well, you can't go through my bags, but you can use a metal detector.
I have to.
Yeah, you
that's
can't.
supposed to
That'd be a violation of my Fourth Amendment.
It's pretty simple. Normal people all understand. Everybody's been to a music festival or inside one of these buildings where there is a bag check. Nobody is forcing you to enter this building. You are subjecting yourself to that search if you want to enter that building. You don't have to enter the building. Again, these places, there's signs posted everywhere. There's one right behind this guy. There's another one on the wall behind him. It's crazy. There's at least 4 or 5 places already in this short video that we've seen the rules and regulations posted. Again, they're just here to get a rise out of everybody. They're not reporting anything. They're not news. They're not press.
Fourth Amendment,
That
Caesar.
is the rule.
Yeah, but rules don't trump our Constitution. So I'll let you know right now, I do have a pepper gel spray in my pocket. It's not considered a weapon in California. Oh, I'm going to go on, but hold on. Oh.
Thank you.
Have a good day. In California, it's not considered a weapon. It's considered self-defense. However, since, just to be safe, I'm willing to leave it up here with you
would appreciate
until I do that.
Okay.
But I do want to do and I'll let you screen me, but I do want to do a quick walk around. I'll be gone in like 3 minutes. I'm not asking, I'm not going to linger around. I'm not here to record the people.
No, I know, man. You're really cool. I like your videos. I do support you. Do you mind if I just go through the proper procedure for me? I just want to alert FBS, the federal police, that you're here, my supervisor.
Yeah, federal police would be the only ones that actually have jurisdiction here.
And I just want to go through the
Homeland
chain of command.
Security as
I wanna
well.
help you. I wanna
Yeah,
help you.
Homeland Security allows me to be in here on there. So, and the bottom line, even if your boss doesn't want me in here, even if Homeland Security doesn't want me in here, let's just say I'm in here getting service. And let's say I have a bad memory and I want to record document my encounter. Or let's say I'm doing it for like an elder, someone that, doesn't really know the procedure. So I'm here to get some information to disseminate to the public on the proper channels and how to get service. I have that right. You can't, basically, if you don't let me record, not only is it under California, and you might want to Google this one and write it down just so you can do some research. I'm going to listen to what you have to say as well when I'm finished.
Sure.
But under California Civil Code 52.1, the California Tom Bain Act, if you try to stop me physically through intimidation, physical force, and exercising my constitutional rights, that's a California civil rights violation under California Civil Code 52.1, the Tom Bain Act. I'm not one of those guys that's here to cause trouble.
So why would the California Civil Code apply but not the federal CFR? That, again, they pick and choose what applies to them for their own benefit and nothing else applies. They have this like ego and this chip on their shoulder that is just all about them.
Trouble. I'm not here to stick cameras in people's faces. I was forthcoming, told you I have pepper gel spray. I'm willing to let you hold on to it. I think that's fair. Other than that, though, I think I have a pocket knife. I do have one.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's a lawful life. I'll leave that with you up front, though, to make you feel better. I'll do my walkthrough. I'll be gone in like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
If it's okay with you, man, I'm just trying to do my job. I want to help you with everything you want to do. I'm just going to go through my procedure. I'm going to notify my supervisor.
Okay.
Probably.
Well, as long as you do it right here, because if you're not,
I'm going to talk you through everything I'm going to do. So that is just the rules, man. I'm just doing my job.
I got you. I don't want you to lose your job.
I don't know every law.
Hey, neither do I. I'm not a lawyer.
I'm the first person to tell you that. I don't know everything.
We're both learning every day.
I'm just telling you what I'm supposed to do. I can't let you in without screening you. But before you go in and make any video or any of that, I do have to go through my supervisor.
And like I said on the screening, even the masks, those are optional. Like you're not wearing one. I was just at another facility, a federal building.
Oh, yeah.
And they were trying to. I was wearing mine anyway, but they were enforcing people who didn't want to. I'm like, you guys don't have to wear them if you don't want to. And then they didn't enforce it.
I'm not up to date on masks.
Yeah. Well, there's no mandate, and even if it was,
I don't think there is right now.
People have medical exemptions.
So would you mind? I'm just gonna go on my phone. I'll be right here.
I'm gonna walk through. I'm being honest with you.
I can't let you in.
If you want to physically stop me, that's a Tom Bain violation.
My friend, man.
You might want to ask him to call
just
in.
help me do my job, man. I make like no money from this job.
All right, go ahead and get your phone. I'll wait for you.
I appreciate that.
Go ahead, brother.
Appreciate it.
I'm a nice guy.
You are cool.
It's all about education, brother.
Every time I see videos online, man, very cordial. Appreciate that very much.
So I think we're starting to see a trend here of like security officers and law enforcement officers putting out a little too much rope here, kind of leading things out a little bit longer than we really should. There are very clear policies in place, posted everywhere. It should have just been, no, you're not allowed in. If he wants to go after you for some civil statute, even though there is a federal regulation that applies, again, like that's going to trump your state statute. But makes no sense that you're trying to be overly nice, not cause a situation, and I get all that. But it should just stop at the door. And getting into these conversations is what opens the door, because he's going to use every word he can against you. Everything you say, he's going to flip back around. And that's where you guys get into trouble, is opening that door a little bit. But, ultimately, this is very civil so far. It will escalate a little bit, and we're going to get into that.
Hey, LT. Hey, I have a gentleman here. Says he's from the press. He wants to come in. do some video. He's being very cordial.
Peaceful. He's willing to screen.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I'm aware. So he's saying right now he's not going to let me stop him from coming in.
No, I'm not going to physically get an altercation. I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
saying if
That's,
you're not,
that's
no,
perfect. Oh, he's not saying that. Sorry, I took it the wrong way.
I'm saying if you're not here blocking me, I'm going to go in.
Oh,
I'm not going to physically push you out of the way, though.
I appreciate that, sir. I'm not trying to get into anything. But, yeah, so I'm advising him of the rules of, you know, there's no video, no pictures inside. He's being cool about it.
But I want to
I'm not
exercise
gonna
my
let
First
him in
Amendment.
without screening, and I'm not going to allow him to come in making any video or pictures. He's saying there's just a few minutes and he'll be out of here.
Not here to get personal information or bother people.
Yep, we're all aware. All right, I'll notify DMC right now. Right.
Yeah, they're going to inform me that I'm allowed to be here.
Okay, well, that's perfect, man.
You want to help these people first?
I
I'll wait.
can't. Okay.
I'll wait right here for you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You got it.
Hi.
Okay.
How can I help you?
Mine should be easy.
We got cameras up there watching us without permission. Says they got cameras in use, so obviously they're not breaking any laws.
This argument falls on deaf ears because those security cameras aren't posted to YouTube. They aren't available for everybody to see without a redaction process. There is a very different perspective from the security cameras and your little cell phone footage, or some people have actual cameras. But again, there is a different vantage point. They're not zooming in, they're not interacting with the people. If somebody actually requests that footage, there is a redaction process that takes place, very clear outlines on how that's done. This argument is nonsense.
They're talking about our civil rights, yet they don't want to respect mine.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna get arrested.
It's probably gonna be a while because we're really short-staffed.
Okay. That's fine. Okay, thank you.
I dropped this off to my guy over for that I work with for the IRS, so I need to speak to somebody and
Okay,
get
no
him to
problem.
see something.
I know they're not seeing any walk-ins. I can let you through. I'm just gonna screen for any weapons or explosives, nothing like that.
Okay.
So we take their first step?
Over here on the table.
Well, we got a Fourth Amendment violation here.
Again, nobody says you have to enter this building. Nobody says you have to bring a bag. If you don't want to be searched or you don't want your bag searched, don't enter the building, don't bring a bag. It's, again, this argument is also nonsense.
So if you don't want to give up your civil rights under the Fourth Amendment, they're not going to let you get service. A little unconstitutional here.
I'm gonna screen it for any weapons or explosives. There's no photos or videos inside.
He's telling them there's no photos or videos. Again, unconstitutional.
Come on in. I'll put everything right here.
You're about to violate your Fourth Amendment. Go for it, brother. Good luck in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand right here. Face that way. Same thing. Push together, right?
What I put here?
Yeah, everything. Everything in your phone.
Good enough?
No photos or videos inside. I appreciate that. I know a lot of fucking. All right, brother.
So real quick, I just think it's interesting. I want to point this out.
Yeah, yeah.
So you say there's no cameras, but so are you guys breaking the law right now by having those security cameras up there?
I'm not familiar with
And then the
laws.
funny thing is, it says warning, security cameras in use. So why would it be okay for someone to record me, but I can't record them? And on top of that, you have a poster right under talking about civil rights, yet you're violating the First and the Fourth Amendment right here. And on top of that, the CFR right there.
The Fourth Amendment only applies to unlawful searches and seizures. This is very clearly lawful. Again, these arguments don't make sense. You guys are grasping at straws, using all you can to just make it about yourself. Make some YouTube videos, get some clicks and views.
The CFR right there, this is what it reads right here. If you look at subsection C, right near the bottom, this is subsection C. That's just a blow-up picture of it real quick. This is the same thing on the poster. You can go verify it real quick if you'd like.
All right, so
And then I'll show you the.
You mind if I go through that with you?
Yeah, I'm going to show you something else here real quick. If I can, this is the actual poster itself.
I know the security guard's just trying to do his job, be as polite as possible, but he's not going to listen to anything you have to say. That's the problem with these guys. They are there. It's a very one-sided argument. There is no give and take. There is no two-way street. They are not there to have any kind of compromise. This is all about their clicks and views.
Self.
Yeah,
And
you
if you
mind
see
going
that-
back to the
Yeah.
Zoom? All right, so I think what they're referring to in this case, specifically, the IRS is its
Yeah.
own entity, right?
Well, it's a
So-
it's a public entity.
Except where security regulations, rules, orders, or directives apply. That's what
But
they're
rules,
going by. The
but
rules,
again, but
specific
rules don't apply. I mean, rules can't trump the Constitution, is what I'm saying. And Homeland Security also says we can record inside and outside federal buildings as long as we're in a place where we're legally allowed to be. It's called the Plain View
Yeah,
Doctrine.
You're definitely allowed to
Anything-
be in here. Sure.
No, but I'm saying anything you can see with your eyes in a public area, you can record. Now, if I'm in a restricted area, a private office, maybe the bathrooms, something of that nature,
Yeah.
I definitely can't record in there.
Makes sense.
The thing is, I know you want to do your job, but in the end, we have to take a stand. And I hope you'd take a stand and say, hey, you know what? I'm here to do my job, but I'm not here to violate the Constitution. So anything
Yeah.
that's open to the public, I legally, by law, by constitutional law, have a right to be in here.
Yeah, okay. That makes
So if you want to make your call, I'll give
Oh,
you
yeah.
I'll give you about 2 minutes. If I don't get any result, and if you're not standing here physically stopping me, I will walk in.
Okay.
Just letting you know peacefully. I will,
I'm
as
gonna
a
make my
courtesy,
call, but
as a
I do have to stop you from coming.
as a courtesy, I will leave my pocket knife, and I will leave my if I do go in, I will leave my pocket knife and my pepper spray on your
That's
desk.
cool, man. No problem.
So unfortunately, that's the end of part one. I don't want to leave this open-ended. As soon as part two comes out, I'll finish up with that and get it to you guys as fast as possible. But I already know he does go inside. He does interact with customers, and the cops do get called. I don't know the final outcome, so we're going to be watching that together. But again, these arguments are just completely nonsense. I'm looking forward to seeing the final outcome because I don't think it's going to go his way. There's just too many regulations put in place, and they've long held standing in the courts and all this other stuff. This guy is not going to change the long precedent that's been established already. Again, if you don't want to go in there, you don't want your bag searched, then don't. It's pretty simple. Normal people know this. Normal people do this all the time. They have actual legitimate business. They're not out there trying to get YouTube clicks and views. But again, that's all I have for this one. Again, as soon as part two comes out, I'll be the first to get it to you. If you liked it, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and until the next one, peace.